Hit the ground, 느낌은 crystal clear. 노래 속 나, I got no fear. Heartbeat racing louder than a gun. 이 순간 난 already won. I'm invincible, nothing can break me. Limitless flow, don't try to chase me. Crash like a wave, wild and free. Move that way, I'm all you see. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. 두지 않아.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to the Premier Volleyball League, the Reinforced Conference. And as Fanny mentioned a while ago, we are down to the final 3 games of the preliminary round. We welcome you for those watching us live at the Inares Center Montalban in Montalban, Rizal. Now, these games today, we're all packed for this Saturday. Our first game is the Farm Fresh Foxies against the GALERIES Highrisers. That's coming right up, to be followed by the PLDT high-speed hitters against the Cheritigo crossovers. And lastly, ending our Saturday triple header is the Capital One Solar Spikers versus the Petrogas Angels. The Farm Fresh Foxies really enters today's match riding a surge. And the GALERIES Tower, on the other hand, come in on the opposite arc. Now, it's a clash of momentum versus hunger. A rising contender against a team desperate to flip its story. Again, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Denise Insai, joined by Franny Reyes and my partner, Noreen Go. We're down.
And balls are flying.
Balls are flying. Excitement is up in the air. We're also excited to get the game rolling. How are you guys feeling?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
So we're really just waiting for the story to unfold for the Farm Fresh Foxies and the GALERIES Tower Highrisers. But first, let's take a quick recap on the standings, Noreen.
Yeah, we have to mention here in this round, only 8 teams will make it to the next round. So it's very important. Actually, now it's more of positioning. You want to be at the top of the pack because there will be that crossover, no? So and those will be eliminations already. So it's like Farm Fresh, you see where they are. They're at 5-1. They're looking good, but if they can build, the last few games, if they can win, they want to get to number 1 possibly, or number 2. So that's a better position for the GALERIES. They just want to end the conference with a bang, maybe a win or 2, and you said right on momentum. We'll see.
Again, that elusive win for the GALERIES Tower Highrisers. They are on the hunt, and that for today's game. But again, let's start with, the Farm Fresh Foxies. They started off, on the same foot, but the Farm Fresh Foxies slowly edging everyone out, becoming the dark horse of this tournament. And it's, credits to this lady on the screen, her smart playmaking decisions. Robbins Hardy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said. Smart playmaking, what an addition to Farm Fresh, no? Alohi Robbins Hardy. And it's not just about setting. She's very aggressive. She likes to score. And it's the 4th time she scored at least 5 points in that game against Petrogas. She had 9 points, coupled with 21 excellent sets. So that's a norm that she set already. So every game, that's what you're looking for in Robbins Hardy.
She is a triple threat. And, I know Franny has so many stories about the Farm Fresh Foxies. Yung kwento nga niya, hindi na siya pinayagan today. That's how
they're
serious.
Locked in. I mean, look at them on the standings, right? I mean, I think I even saw online Coach Lodi said that, they're no longer the underdogs here. They're doing
they're
so
not.
much work. But I do want to talk about Alohi.
Of course.
So Alohi, I've talked to her many times in the past. She'll always give credit to her teammates. But today, she gave credit really to the scouting report. It's because Coach Lodi is so detail-oriented that every time they go into viewing, every time they watch the scouting report, they study their opponents. It's all about the finer things. And, this is a team that had to go through quite a bit of adjustment with the entrance of Coach Lodi. They had to adjust to this new system, and clearly it's about now finer tuning everything so that they can make it past the quarterfinals all the way into the finals. Now, I also want to speak about the setter of the Galleries Tower Highrisers, Julia Coronel. Now, for the Galleries Tower Highrisers, it was a different story. She felt like they've only become more cohesive as a team this late into the conference, and while they wish that they were experiencing more cohesion earlier on, right now it's all about proving themselves to their teammates, to their coaches, to everyone in the PVL that they are a team that is to watch out for. Maybe not in this conference, but maybe in future conferences. Now, we also have a special here, Julia Coronel and Carly Hernandez asking the big question. Let's watch this.
What's this? Ay, na ako. Wala ako. Ito na. Ito na. Will the Highrisers be able to turn potential into promise? I would say yes, kasi even the previous conferences, nakita rin namin as a team na malaki talaga yung potential ng team namin. And we've been saying that repeatedly talaga. And we're really hopeful, especially with the new additions into the team, na will turn all of that potential into something na magbubunga lahat ng mga naging paghihirap namin sa mga previous conferences up until now.
Madami na masyado pinagdaanan yung team namin and lahat yun nalagpasan namin. Up until now, nandito pa rin kami, lumalaban. So, hindi namin nakayaan na basta-basta lang to mawawala sa amin. What's up? I would say na nandun na kami, pero depende siya kung sa amin na lang.
Yeah.
Kami na lang. Depende na lang sa amin kung paano namin gagamitin yung weapon namin na tinrabaho na.
So it's really up to us on how we'll be able to help each other and push each other to reach our goals this conference.
The big question featuring Carly Hernandez and Julia Coronel. Will the Highrisers turn potential into promise? Well, Julia told me if they stay ready, if they keep it simple, nothing too fancy, just play their game, that's definitely something they can do.
It really is such a loaded question, and it's a question that a lot of new teams have to answer. For the Farm Fresh Foxies, they were able to find the solution.
Right.
And now it's the turn of the Galleries Tower Highrisers, and the burden really falls on Julia Coronel. You felt the pressure, but she has been delivering again also at the center of the playmaking for the Galleries Tower, Noreen.
Yeah, for me, you appreciate that she's very positive. You can see in that interview, she's positive. They're looking to improve, in every game and every conference. Maybe not this conference, maybe the next conference. What's important is they're enjoying and they stay positive. Julia Corneli did say, playmaking, very young, but she has shown that she can also lead the squad. And in that last game, 4 players breached double digits. So that's a huge step or a huge leap already for the team. And she's hoping today, maybe she can replicate that and maybe they can get a win.
It's all about staying optimistic, but following that with some action. You've got more questions for us and the audience, Franny. I can see your smile.
Yeah, for the audience, because we've been talking about our setters, and that is our Pilipinas Live poll question for this game. Again, you can answer the poll just below your stream on the Pilipinas Live app, and that question is, which setter will dictate the tone of this match? Is it Alohi Robinson of the Farm Fresh Foxies, or is it Julia Coronel of Galleries Tower Highrisers? Let us know on the Pilipinas Live app or online using the hashtag PVL2025.
And which team will be able to display excellence and enter the promised land this Saturday afternoon? Will it be the Farm Fresh Foxies or the Galleries Tower Highrisers? Well, that's what we're here to find out. The game coming right up after the break.
To one and all, welcome to Enada Center Montalban, Rodriguez Rizal. This is the Premier Volleyball League 2025 Reinforced Conference, the heart of volleyball. Our first match for today's triple header is the preliminary round 2, Pool D, match number 40 between your Farm Fresh Foxies and their opponents, the Galleries Tower Highrisers. Officiating this match, our national referees. First referee, Mr. Ryan Vincent Corpus. Second referee, Mr. Daniel Palada. The starters first for your Farm Fresh Foxies. Wearing jersey number 1, Alohi Robbins Hardy. Number 7, Cess Molina. Jersey number 9, Riza Cruz. At number 12, Trisha Tubu. Number 18, Loreen Tori. At 19, their foreign guest player from Belgium, Heli Russo. Starting libero number 15, Alyssa Bertolano. Head coach is Mr. Alessandro Lodi. Calling on the Galleries Tower Highrisers. Starting with jersey number 3, Isa Jimenez. Jersey number 5, Leah Pelaga. At number 7, their foreign guest player from Montenegro, Sijovic Elena. Number 13, France, Ronquillo. At 18, Julia Coronel. 19, Jean Assis. Starting libero, number 6, Julia Katindi. Head coach is Mr. Godfrey Okumu. This match is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusements Board. It's the Farm Fresh Foxies and the Galleries Tower Highrisers. PVL.
And here you have the starters for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Robbins Hardy leading the charge this afternoon against the Galleries Tower Highrisers. It is about to be really intense. It's so great to see the Farm Fresh Foxies so locked in. What a different story to how it was in their previous conferences. Na parang, when you get to talk to the players, all just like, yeah, we're learning each game. We're trying to take as much experience as we can. And now here they are, securing their spot in their quarterfinals, proving to be, as we mentioned earlier, really the dark horse of this tournament.
Yeah, as fans, even you and I, even though we cover the games, we are fans of the sport,
of
right?
course.
We're very happy to see the new teams improve, like Zeus, like Farm Fresh, PLDT with the 2 championships, right? So it always adds spice to the league.
And that's what we're waiting for from the Galleries Tower Highrisers, to add to the spice of what is already a melting pot of teams. We've seen their growth, the evolution, and we're rooting for the Galleries Tower Highrisers to be able to show up to their potential.
Yeah, and maybe get their first win.
We are hoping for that.
We always go for the underdogs.
Yes,
but
we do.
For the Highrisers, everything for me is a learning experience. They're hoping maybe the next draft they can get another good pick. No, that's what we've seen with Zeus. Zeus, actually.
They're taking their time. Franny did say a while ago that they're a bit disappointed that the cohesiveness is only starting at the latter part of the tournament, especially when Julia got injured also past couple of games ago. But they're back, tip-top shape. It's really all about looking ahead, just 1 point behind the Farm Fresh Foxies. Set 1. You never know. They're trying to stay aggressive. Still, great effort from the Galleries Tower Highrisers, but you've got a locked-in Farm Fresh Foxies this afternoon.
Yeah, well, blocking is there for Farm Fresh. Everything actually looking good. But again, if we talk about Galleries, we also have to mention that Coach Okumu is the first time. I mean, it's the first time he is heading the team, so there will be adjustments.
But they're doing great. A cross-court attack from Ronquillo.
Yeah, I mean, she has been the go-to for the Galleries Highrisers, but you want to get more numbers, meaning you have to give her more opportunities.
Shout it out, Julia Coronel.
Julia Coronel, do your job.
Great blocking there from Galleries. Robbins Hardy, soft touch. Ronquillo again. Ellie is the firepower to the steadiness of Robbins Hardy.
Yeah, it's a great connection, a great compliment, and look at where she put it, right in between two players.
And she's up front, which means she is deadly. Reading that attack so well. Ellie, that is, back-to-back blocks, a successful one for the Farm Fresh Foxies, really displaying their prowess at the net.
Yeah, the ring, she did rest because of an injury as well, but for her fans and the fans of the Farm Fresh Foxies, they're happy she's there because the stability in terms of net defense that she brings, obviously, it's unquestionable.
And Trisha Tubu is looking more relaxed. A bit less agitated, I would say, because now everything's distributed.
Yeah.
The burden, the offense, and the defense.
Well,
But great play there by Galleries Tower Highrisers.
Yeah, Svijovic going for the high hands. But it also makes a difference that they have a veteran in Ces Molina, right, who has been an MVP in the league conferences ago. So, again, for each team, you want constant improvement. The scouting, the acquisitions, the trades. This is very important for them to improve.
3-point lead for the Farm Fresh Foxies as Ellie Rousseau, the import, the reinforcement of the Farm Fresh Foxies serves. Tossing to the back. Great placement there.
Yeah, Isa Jimenez just finding that hole by the line. We've seen, as the conferences progresses, we've seen a lot of those pushes to the back row.
Yeah.
They're really trying to read the defense of the opponents.
And that's what, again, back to what Franny was saying. It's keeping it simple. No need for the flashy movements or the flashy attacks. Just get the job done. Ball still in play. And Svijovic. Tongue twister.
Svijovic.
Scoring a point of her own.
She's intense. I mean,
She is.
Right from day one, although they haven't won, you appreciate her efforts.
When she walks in the court, she just comes in with a different energy.
Yeah.
One that is needed for a young, inexperienced team like the Galleries Tower.
You don't envy these reinforcements because they're here for a job, right? They want to make the team better. And imagine they haven't won. So it's really trying to stay positive and trying to see what else you can bring to the squad.
And I know, the key word is reinforcement, but the shift, they become the core of the team during every reinforced conference.
Yeah. I love reinforced conference.
I love it too.
Right?
Again, extra spice.
Yeah. And we learn a lot from them.
A different mindset, different way of playing.
Work ethics.
Work ethic. And it's interesting to see them adjust to their teams because these are players and teams that we've all been so familiar with since collegiate. And now, you add someone new to the mix and suddenly it really does change the team's dynamics. Like for the Farm Fresh Foxies, you have Ellie just contributing so well. On your screens again, the setter of the Farm Fresh Foxies, who we were talking about during our pregame, Robin's Party. Lead right now with Farm Fresh.
Well, it is a close first set. That's what you want to see from Galleries, that fight.
Ooh. An error there.
Yeah, a couple of miscues here and there for Farm Fresh. If you're Galleries, you want to take advantage of those miscues.
We see Farm Fresh warming up. Had a couple of errors here in the first set. Molina! But let's first turn over to Franny Reyes for her report on the squads. Franny?
Maureen, you guys earlier said that Ellie provides the firepower through Alohi's steadiness. Well, actually, Alohi would beg to differ. She says that Ellie provides level-headedness, but fire-powered level-headedness to the Farm Fresh Foxies. She's someone who keeps it chill. She blends in with the team really well, but with her leadership and experience, they're able to take their game to higher heights, and that's something that, we can look forward to seeing more and more as they play in this reinforced conference. Back to you guys.
Point for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Thanks for that report, Fanny. Well, how we view players is always different from how they view themselves.
And they know better. But Alohi, we did talk about her and her being aggressive. She scores her first point with that dump.
Bertolano. And I think she's trying to score a second one here as well.
She wants to take matters into her own hands.
Our first long rally here in set one. Things heating up.
But you're seeing really the play of Galleries right there. The cohesiveness, better late than never.
Better late than
right?
never.
They've improved by so much. You see the way they move, the way they communicate. And, they have the lead at this point.
Again, what matters is ending the tournament well.
Yeah.
Better than when you started. And that's the goal of the Galleries Tower right now.
Oh.
Great service from Zvijovic. Getting better.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Timeout for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Let's listen in. Coach Alessandro is very passionate.
Yeah. He's mad. He was mad.
very red in the face actually right now.
I was just looking at his body, kept moving and talking and talking. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I think when you're that intense, you're hoping that the players would also have the same intensity that you feel right now. And even if you've already secured your spot, I think he wants the Farm Fresh Foxies to still feel that sense of urgency.
Oh, yeah.
Every win matters in the last 3 games of our preliminary round.
Yeah, I'm sure he set standards. And
Yeah.
so far, he's not happy with the way Farm Fresh is playing. They're slow. It's like they need that.
A bit sluggish.
Yeah, they're sluggish. They need the energy. They need to pick up.
Oh, ball still alive.
good
Great
save.
effort by Trisha Tubu. Ronquillo. She persisted, but that was off-tempo set. But she did her best. Again, intentions were great.
Yeah, but she hit it out. But for Farm Fresh, you have to be happy. You know, after that very tough huddle from Coach Lodi, it's like they started to move.
And service ace from Farm Fresh. Okay, I think the timeout worked from Coach Lodi. They're playing with more energy, more sharpness.
Yeah, better execution.
Another good serve. Ronquillo, great block there. Coronel, Tuzbijovic from the back. No surprise, breaks down the wall.
Yeah, that was a good wall. That was Rosso and Toring, and she gets it through.
So much energy back from that back row attack.
Whoa.
Chance ball. Coronel, back to Ronquillo. You really gotta love how they're challenging the defenses of the Farm Fresh Foxies this afternoon.
Yeah, and I like that set from Coronel. It was a shoot set. It was quick. It was low. And you know Ronquillo's fast. She can get up and then just hit it, and she hit it off the high hands.
And it's really starting from those strong, good serves. I will stop talking. I feel like I jinxed that one.
Yeah.
But again, you know, Galleries Tower giving really good serves, challenging the first ball of the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Yeah, they have a couple of aces here in the first set.
Another deadlock, both teams at 13. Bertolano to Ellie.
Good dig.
Coronel to Ronquillo.
Whoa.
Bertolano is there again. Free ball. Ronquillo for the second time. For the third.
Long rally alert.
Ellie.
Whoa, what a dig.
Zvijanovic was there. Back set.
The best rally
that was
thus
fantastic.
far.
Amazing back and forth from both players. And Tubu just ending that exhilarating play from both squads.
Well, we talked about Robbins Hardy, and when she gave that back set, it like, you know, the blockers were late.
Speaking of blockers.
Yeah.
That tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Elasto Seal, selyado ang bubong, anumang panahon.
That was courtesy of Russo.
Coronel, Ronquillo. Ronquillo tries again. And, you know, it's really great how she perseveres. And despite that being her usual sweet spot, you know, she's still able to put some versatility and different strengths, playing with the power.
Well, obviously here, she is the first option. She's been getting a lot of sets.
Well, she's on fire.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it.
Good save.
The back, Vijovic. Oh, great save there by Bertolano.
Oh!
Ellie, cross court.
Russo had enough of that rally.
Their timeout 16-14 in favor of the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
16-14, our first game of this Saturday's triple header. Farm Fresh Foxies against the Galleries Tower Highrisers. And you have Farm Fresh performing significantly better, but it's great to see the Galleries Tower keeping up even with that change.
Yeah, you like the way they're playing, but for Farm Fresh, it took that timeout by Coach Lori to wake them up.
Oh, that was a great alarm clock for the Farm Fresh Foxies. You know, granted, it is, cloudy weather.
Rainy weather.
Rainy weather. But Galleries Tower is performing quite consistently here in set 1. Inside.
Yeah, the reinforcements have been playing well. But I'd like to mention today, Bertolano has been digging so well.
Yes.
Right? I mean, she was converted into a libero and she's performing very well.
Timeout called by Galleries Tower. Let's try to listen in. Bertolano playing well. Yeah, talking to her, when she was an offensive player, fantastic. Always back with so much power in her attacks. But she did say it's such a great opportunity, to play as libero, get more time on the court, and she's proving to be such, that kind of shift of role is helpful more now for the Farm Fresh Foxies, especially since they're loaded on the offensive front.
Yeah, and what you're gonna miss from Bertolano is her jump serves.
Yes! Oh, yes, her beautiful jump serves. But the Galleries Tower Highrisers, beautiful playmaking that we're seeing, even though, they're 3 points behind. But, again, definitely playing better than before.
Yeah, Savijovic is really active.
But again, a locked-in Trisha Tubu and Farm Fresh Foxies.
Yeah, Trisha Tubu has been playing it smart. It's not all strong hits. She dropped a couple of times, scored on those occasions, but then she hits a strong one.
It's what you call growth compared to when she was a rookie. When you're a rookie, everything, you do it through power.
Yeah.
You do it through intensity. But Janela checks in for Ellie.
Yeah, additional defense there for Farm Fresh. Oh, this is a good front row for Galleries. You want to take advantage. Jimenez, Asis, and Savijovic.
Malaga serving. Service ace. Again, simple gets the job done.
Yeah, that's not easy because Janela has played libero all her life, so you know she can defend. So great power, great target there by Pelaga.
17 serving 19. Robbins Hardy, Molina, Coronel, to Jimenez. You called it. Great front lineup for the Galleries Tower.
Yeah, here they come, just down by 1. What do you like about this front line? Everyone is a threat, so now it's Julia.
Yes.
It's up to Julia Coronel.
What a beautiful problem to have.
Yeah. Oh.
Tubo. Oh, come on. Just going one-on-one against Elena. You still gotta love her gutsiness.
Oh yeah, she read that really well because Tubu has been going to the drops.
Yes.
So Savievic's like, I've had enough of that.
Push Tubo to the corner in that one.
Oh, good dig.
Coronel to Elena. Miscom there for Jonella and Bertolano. I think what's turning out to be, should have been a defensive power that Coach Lodi had in mind. We're having a different outcome.
Losing this game because we suck. Our attitude sucks. We're insecure like shit, and we're losing this game. You with me? You with me that we're losing? Yeah. Okay. It's exactly how I did expected it to be. We are lame. We are lame. We do not make plays. It's over. We stink.
Guys, pag nag-error yung isa, wag lahat ma-down. Angat natin para malagaan lang.
Some reverse psychology there. After Coach Lodi just highlighting the negatives, you have Bertolano just, trying to switch it up, make sure they play with the same intensity. But if there's one thing that Coach Lodi said right, they're not giving plays. They're just responding to the Galleries Tower.
And they're losing because they're lame and they suck. I mean, the truth hurts really, but you hear, that's a different in styles and coaches.
Yeah.
And Coach Lodi's very direct to the point. So he's hoping him being direct will actually have a better effect on the girls.
Well, I'm sure it has, because look at the way that they're playing right now. I guess when you're a young team, the last thing that you need is your coach to coddle you and tell you it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You need the hard, cold facts. Another deadlock, 20 all. Elena. Robbins Hardy. Coronel, back to Elena.
Oh, good save.
Free ball. Molina to the back.
Good dig.
Elena again. Great block there by Robbins Hardy. She tries again. Bertolano was there. Did she score? Another point for Robbins Hardy.
Because she's an aggressive setter, I kind of expected her to go for that dump,
Yes.
especially when it's so near the net. But the defense, they were not ready for that. Oh, good serve.
Oh, service ace from Abeliana running to the arms of Rousseau. And lead with the Farm Fresh Foxies. Another timeout called by the Galleries Tower after a 2-point lead by Farm Fresh.
Go in and say to get the ball. Guys, we are doing great. So far, so good. But this is the moment. Guys, this is the moment. This scores. So let us not lose easy balls like the ball dropping because of service received. Okay? Again.
A tale of 2 timeouts.
Well, Coach Godfrey Okumu is known to be very soft-spoken. Actually, it's the first time I've heard Coach Lottie talk that way. He must be
It is.
really frustrated.
Again, we were talking about that they really close the doors early for any interviews. So you must have really wanted the girls to stay locked in. And then, you're not getting the results that you expected from all the practice. Another good serve by Baliana.
Denise, that's a challenge also of a male coach handling female. No, I mean really.
No,
it's
I
an
agree.
attitude of
I
girls.
agree. You have two different species.
Yeah.
It's logic talking to emotion.
Exactly. Especially when it's that time of the month,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, man.
they need to learn how to communicate. So you don't envy those coaches.
You have to deal with women in all of their different seasons.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, good cover.
Dig. Oh, great defense there. Still back to Jimenez. And she gets that one done.
Well, we talked about Ronquillo actually being the first option.
Yes.
It's good that Jimenez is getting the scoring act.
Dimdim Pacres checks in. And Perez, the usual duo.
Yeah. It's still a close first set, just a 2-point advantage for Farm Fresh.
Perez, to Elena, Bertolano's there. Oh, off-speed attack, catching the Galleries tower off guard.
Yeah, great deception by Russo because full swing and then off speed.
Smack dab in the middle.
Katindig was there, but she froze.
Molina serving. Pacres, fresh off the bench. Got 1 point to her name.
Quality minutes for Dimdim Pacres.
Easy point. Palek for Ronquillo.
Well, obviously for blocking purposes. Not to take anything away from Ronquillo.
Yes. I guess Coach Okumo also trying to switch things up here. Trying to turn the tide. The latter part of set 1.
Well, they are facing set point still. See if they can get a couple of stops here.
Lohi to Rousseau. Perez to Pacres. Rousseau again, cross
what a
court.
dig.
Elena was there. Back set to Pacres. Whoa, getting back up quickly. Elena! Oh! Whew. Heating things up.
Oh, Coach Okumu did not like that, but we sure did because Pacres was already on the floor.
Yeah.
Then she got the set, but she was able to put it in.
We let that play speak for itself.
Yeah, they get the point anyway.
Oh, Ellie is like, okay, we've danced long enough.
Enough is enough.
We're ready to end set 1. That point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Farm Fresh Foxy's now 1 set against the Galleries Tower Highrisers.
Well, appreciate you joining us here at Inares Center Montalban in Rizal. Farm Fresh Foxies against the Galleries Tower Highrisers. Set 1 could have gone either way. Galleries gave a good fight, but Farm Fresh, just after hearing a ton full from Coach Lodi during the huddle, came back and they were able to withstand the Galleries charge, and they were able to win it, but it was close, 25-23, Denise.
Well, we saw the Galleries Tower Highrisers playing consistently. I think if there's anything we should give them credit for, it's the way that they were able to still adjust to the change in energy, the change in plays of the Farm Fresh Foxies here in set 1. Maybe it'll be a better outcome for them in set 2.
But I feel for Galleries, we didn't really see Jean Assis. We want to see her here in set number 2.
Yeah.
She's the prized draftee for the Highrisers. So you want to see her get into the fold, get sets, to also support Svijovic.
We still have a lot of sets to go. And again, the first set usually is the warm-up for both teams. But still, a great plays that we saw from Julia Coronel, of course, Ronquillo, and then you have Jimenez. And let's see also, hopefully Coach Lodi will be in a better mood here in set 2.
Again, he set standards. Even though they did win the first set, I'm sure he's still not happy because it's not, Farm Fresh not playing up to their potential. You want to see them play their game.
But speaking of someone who's been playing their game, Eliza Bertolano, really, again, her adjustment to being the libero for the Farm Fresh Foxies, a great move from the management and the coaching staff. Really, we saw a lot of good saves from her.
Yeah, good saves, good digs, but you're looking a bit of a lull here. Okay, good to go?
I think so. Good serve from Tubu. On cue, Assis. Again, starting strong here in set 2.
Yeah, because for Galleries, you want to establish that you have that strength in the middle. You have to give it to Jean Assis, so that you kind of free up your wing hitters.
Roberts Hardy. Oh! So much power. She really soared in that attack, finding herself on the other side of the court.
Yeah, Riza Cruz. Actually, she was struggling with her timing in set number 1, so that's a better start. Her version of a slide.
Tied both teams at 1.
Oh, good dig.
So, with a chance ball, Coronel. Oh, to Assis. But now, Rousseau was like, got that one red. Not making it past me.
Looked like it, I want to say, it looked like it didn't cross. Oh yeah, she got a hand of that, yeah.
Doing the signal to you, Noreen. You're wrong. Too much power, lack of an angle on that attack by Elena.
Double jeopardy because she was called for a foot fault as well. Because she knew she stepped on the line, it's like it changed her
trajectory.
Yeah.
Coronel, Ronquillo, Molina to Russo. Ball still playable. Coronel, Ronquillo again. Russo.
Oh! What a dig.
Amazing dig there by Galleries Tower. But consistent, persistent, excellent play.
Yeah.
By Farm Fresh Fox. No other words.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good set to
Yeah.
Riza Cruz. And you see that she's getting comfortable with the set. She's hitting it more than just dropping.
Coronel to Elena. Oh, better there. You saw her give a relieved nod for her performance.
Yeah, I mean, pipe attack, but the blockers of Farm Fresh slow, and they get the point. Good pass.
Tubo! Oh, man. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time they went to Trisha Tubo at the back, so it looked really good, a pipe attack.
Felt like I was seeing a phoenix rise. That was great. Coronel to Ronquillo. Rousseau.
Oh, what a dig.
Elena returns the ball. Oh, you heard that knee from Elena.
Oh!
But Rousseau just battering Elena, challenging all of her receives there.
But it's a great exchange. But
it was.
You see the mutual respect. I saw Rousseau actually apologize to Sivijevic.
Timeout by Galleries Tower.
With their speed, blocking. How come the ball is passing over the block? Which means we are jumping too early. We talked about it. We slow down. Patience. If we are not patient, we will not catch them. We don't want to block, we want to touch the balls. And then we need that pass. Guys, we need that pass.
Hey, come on, come on!
You force the ball to the middle. Yeah. So that they know we are playing middle. Even if the ball is out of the system.
Let's now check back in with Franny for her report on the teams. Franny?
Denise and Noreen, I'm on the side of the Galleries Tower Highrisers, and I actually spoke with Rosel Baleton earlier, and she told me one of the struggles of this team is really, it's a test of character for them this conference, shrugging off those losses, those straight set losses, which have been tough for them to build momentum and cohesion. But when I was listening in on their huddle prior to the set, they were actually in high spirits after set number 1. They're trying to regroup themselves to shake off the little things so that they can keep playing their game. Now, important reminders from Coach Ohumu. They don't want to wait for that ball to come to them. They have to be more aggressive. They have to call that ball when they see it coming their way so that they're able to avoid miscommunications and save them when inside the court. Back to you guys.
Well, that was actually a great break for Galleries Tower to stop the bleeding. That was what was like the biggest lead so far of the match. And yeah, what Coach Okumo was saying a while ago, Noreen, if you could break it down, he was telling them, patience. Do you think that the Galleries Tower are rushing it too quickly with their response to the attacks?
Well, let's talk about it in a bit.
Okay, I am now ready to hear your answer.
Discuss. No, I mean, I like the point that he stressed that you go to the ball. You don't wait for the ball to come to you. It's like you take your matters into your own hands, and you don't wait for free points or. I mean, you have to move. You have to work hard. That's pretty much the message that he sent to his girls.
And message well received. Or is that a challenge?
You called it out, and then they will challenge. Yeah, you're correct.
Block touch by the Farm Fresh Foxies. Our first challenge for today and for the match.
Well, we have to see for Farm Fresh, it's a better start. Maybe not still at par with what Coach Lodi wants, but
Better.
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 Yeah.
He's seated this time around, so definitely better.
Really interesting is how he conducted that huddle.
That's tough. What do you think, Noreen?
Like not. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now he's smiling.
He's smiling. Oh, yeah. You know, a successful challenge. How can it not make you smile? Successful challenges are so hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, too eager to serve before the
Again.
whistle.
They're excited. They got a successful challenge. Oh, Tagalog. Back to back gifts and presents for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Yeah, they have to be careful with those overpasses. I mean, you have Turing, you have Tubu, you have Rousseau. I mean, take your pick your poison.
Oh, great save there by Ronquillo. Robbins Hardy to Tubo.
Good dig.
Whew. Katindig to Ronquillo.
Ah. Oh, but you gotta love the digging of Savijevic. She has been actually not just a one-trick pony. She's good in offense, but she's really great in defense.
And that's great, you know, because usually because imports are taller than our local players, I think teams tend to rely on them more on the offensive front.
Yeah.
But Savijevic, digging skills.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Yeah, she has embraced that role
Yeah,
of being
she
an
has.
all-around player.
Soft dodge there. Oh, man. 12 points now for the Farm Fresh Foxies, an 8-point lead against the Galleries Tower Highrisers.
Yeah, just a great tip there by Russo.
Oh, back-to-back points for Ellie Russo. Oh, she's in high spirits.
She should be.
Yeah.
Back-to-back points. Well, another one.
3-0 run for Ellie Russo. I'm expecting a timeout or a substitution from Coach Okumo any minute now.
Well, he changes liberos there.
Oh!
Boy, Galleries can't seem to buy a first pass here.
Okay, that was close because Coach Lodi also. If they didn't get that point, he was ready.
Gonna challenge that.
Timeout called by Galleries Tower. Let's try to listen in.
We have to pass and then slow down. I said, we are moving, we're in a hurry. We are not the same team in the first set. Yeah? We are not the same team like we played the first set. Why? We are too much in a hurry. We tried to slow down, bring the pass.
15 serving for.
Oh, that's a better pass.
Coronel to Jimenez. Oh, finally.
Yeah.
Catching a break here.
Finally is the word, but you heard the huddle of Coach Okumu saying it's not the same team that played in the first set. You saw more aggressive Galleries Highrisers. So that's what he's looking for here in the second set.
10-point lead for the Farm Fresh Foxies. And, you know, we're rooting for the Galleries Tower to catch up. We've seen them do it.
Oh, what a dig.
Oh, inside.
Yeah, Jean Assis. And that's what we're saying, you know, she's the prize draft
Yes.
for Galleries. You need to maximize, but because of their passing problems, they can't seem to really go to her.
To be fair, though, you're getting the assist time that you were asking for at the start of set 2.
Yeah, but they need a lot more.
Okay, you heard that, Galleries Tower. Let's get moving. Oh! Wow, you saw. We'll continue this after this timeout. The first ever FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup is happening from November 21 to December 7 at the PhilSports Arena in Pasig City. Visit FIFA.com/tickets for more details, or you can watch it live via the Pilipinas Live app, One Sports, One Sports Plus, and RPTV. I was as speechless as Baliton with that attack from the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it was pretty textbook volleyball, great pass by Janela, then that great set. But yeah, Farm Fresh just pulling away here in the second set.
It's okay, Baliton. I feel you. 17-6. Coronel to Jimenez, blocked by Molina. Canela to Molina. Coronel to Jimenez. Robbins Hardy setting it up for Cesc Molina.
Oh, still live.
To Ring, to Tubo, cross court. Baliton to Elena. Wow,
Still
longest
alive.
rally here in set 2. Oh, Jimenez ends.
Finally getting it through the blockers.
Can breathe now. And Dimdim Perez are back in. Wow. Any reactions to that, Noreen?
Yeah, I mean, Galleries needs a run right now. They trail by 10. And if they play like they did in the first set, I mean, they have it in them to make a comeback.
Do you think so? Because I think they're playing the same as set 1. It's just that Farm Fresh is finally playing better.
That is true. You have to give it to Farm Fresh. Good dig.
Sorry, you were saying.
No, I mean, Farm Fresh is playing a lot better, but what Coach Godfrey wants is, you know, more movement, more fluidity from Galleries. Now Trisha Tubu going back to work.
Finally, Galleries Tower. Oh no, that was Trisha Tubu rather. Off the hands of Elena Sivijovic. Perez to Pacres. Block. But no. Again, no messing with Dimdim Pacres.
2 for 2 for Dimi Pacres. Oh no. Earlier, there was one attempt where she came from the floor
Yes.
and just put it in. But so she gets 2 points. So, and I
But she just bounced right back up, you know?
I looked at Ivy Perez asking Pacres just now, okay na?
Better timing. Oh! Trisha Tubu. Let's look at that replay.
Yeah, just finding that hole at the heart of the defense of Galleries. That's what Coach Godfrey doesn't want to see. You know, a lot of balls just falling. They need to attempt, at least attempt.
Well, they'll try to attempt this time around. A successful attempt at that.
That was a better execution for Galleries.
Still a 10-point lead. The Galleries Tower still has a long way to go.
Well, they want a run here, even if they go on to lose.
Oh, great save there by Rousseau. Fortunately, ball is out for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Yeah, a pass there from Farm Fresh. Well, back-to-back points for Galleries.
Slowly getting there.
Good dig.
Perez back sets to Dimi.
Oh! She is the spark that they need.
2-0. 2 points, 2 attack points now for Dimdim Pacres for set 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, two for 2 here.
Yeah, quality minutes from this woman.
Oh, that's a great serve.
Good serve. Oh, great save there by Molina. Oh, man. Perez back sets again to Dimdim. 3 out of 3, Noreen.
What a substitution. Coach Godfrey bringing in Dimi Pacres at the right time.
And Ivy Perez and Dimdim Pacres.
They have this agreement.
Yeah.
Ivy Perez and Pacres. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, the crucial errors. A costly one, you know, especially since they're not in a spot to be making these errors.
Yeah.
In fact, they're just getting their feet back up, and 8-point lead for Farm Fresh.
Yeah, it's gotta hurt. But they have to realize it's their own doing.
That's why it hurts even more. Perez to Dimdim. Oh, just at the net.
She gets it through.
So,
that's alive.
ball still alive? Unfortunately not.
But smiles all around for Galleries because it was a good effort,
It
you know?
was. And we saw Dimdim Pacres go head-to-head against Ellie Rousseau.
Boy, Ivy Perez has really been going to Pacres here in the second set.
21 serving 12. Oh, good serve. Perez. Read so well by Turing.
Yeah, one-on-one, and Turing just punishes that.
Again, Baliton left speechless once more. Gotta love the matchup. Turing against Baliton.
Yeah.
Back to a 10-point lead for Farm Fresh. Oh, great block from Rousseau there.
That was a monster block.
That tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Alasus Hills. Aliado ang bubong, ano ang panahon?
Oh, good serve.
Perez still going to Dim, and this time gets a check ball.
And you will not blame Perez for going to Pacres because she's been scoring.
Just good vibes all around for those two. You know, Dim Pacres delivers.
And Coach Godfrey is keeping them in. And look at Perez and Turing sharing some laughter at the net.
Robbins Hardy, the tubo from the
Ooh,
back.
what a dig. Oh. Yeah, wrong timing there for Ronquillo.
And, you know, we're seeing more of Ronquillo's struggles, you know, here in set 2.
Yeah, the timing issue.
Yeah. I think this is her maybe second in the set. Dim attacks again. Ronquillo tries. Tubo. Baliton was there. Perez back sets again to Pacres. Bertolano to the rescue. Russo cross court. Oh, amazing defense there by Galleries Tower.
That's it.
That's it. Enough said. Trisha Tubu ending this 25-13. 2 sets to none against Galleries Tower. That point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Set 3 coming up next. (25-23, 25-13). Farm Fresh Foxy is nabbing 2 sets now for the first game of our Saturday's triple header. And what a run by the squad in orange and white.
Yeah, I mean, you see the difference between the set 1 and the set 2 of Farm Fresh Foxies. It's really night and day. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
that's why you see the importance of them absorbing what the coaches say. We saw that huddle. Coach Lodi was in the first set was so mad that he said they sucked. You know, all these terms that it really
They're
hurts.
lame.
Yeah, lame, but it's how you respond to what he says. And we saw a great response from Farm Fresh. Let's look at the numbers here. Out attack galleries, out block, served well, and less air. So pretty much a pretty clean game for Foxies, and every category pointed to a victory. That's why it was an easy second set, 25-13. So you just have to maintain that energy for galleries. For me, you have to listen to Coach Gadi Okumo. You know, you have to go for the ball. Like, set your plays, pass better. Their passing really struggled in set number 2. That's one thing they have to address here in set number 3.
And just harping on what you said a while ago, Doreen, about it's really a matter of perspective. And that's the reason why the Farm Fresh Foxies are where they are right now. You know, the maturity. Yeah, I think in the previous conferences, they would have been gone pretty discouraged with what Coach Lodi was saying. But no, it was constructive criticism. It was a wake-up call for them. And after really that eventful timeout, they came out a different team. You've got a happier coach, and still the Farm Fresh Foxies are playing with, you know, that extra light in their step and extreme accuracy with their defenses and offenses.
Yeah. And I'm looking at their bench players. They have a pretty deep bench. You have Ria Meneses, you have La Rosa.
We haven't even seen Vera yet.
And De La Cruz.
Yeah.
And Louis Romero. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
wala
a
pa.
strong bench right there.
But, you know, Galleries, Tower, Highrisers, with the substitution of Ivy Perez and Dimdim Pacres, it was a little bit too late when they came in. But here, Ivy Perez is starting for set 3. You know, her better half is not here.
I mean, you're talking about Pacres.
Yes, Pacres.
Yeah, because Ivy Perez is a veteran.
Yes.
Maybe a change in, like you said, perspective.
Robbins, Hardy, Molina, Perez, to Elena.
Good dig.
Molina with an off-speed attack this time. Oh, steady plays from both teams.
Good cover.
Yeah. Paran. She scores another one.
Well, her average per game is 5.
Yes.
She's capable of scoring like on the 9s.
Yes.
So you really, if you're galleries, you have to expect that.
Farm Fresh draws first blood here in set 3.
Yeah, they will change the score. If you're looking at it, it's galleries with 1-0.
Another one.
What's that, 4? 4 or 5? Like 4. Safely 4. We lost count.
We lost count. There's so many. Alohi Robbins Hardy has been playing consistently. Set 1, set 2. She's responsible for the 2-0 run right now of Farm Fresh.
Yeah.
Blocking, also contributing. There you go.
Speaking of.
What else? Amazing setting.
It's her moment. They will say nice things about her.
Felt like she was running a one-woman show there. But it's always just a joy seeing her play.
She's just so tall, you know, and so good.
Yeah. Paran. Perez. Oh, finally, Paran scores a point. Her first one in today's match.
Well, she entered this match just here in the third set, and she gets the opportunity and she makes the most.
Ellie off speed again, tricking the Galleries Tower Highrisers with that attack.
She has just gotten so comfortable with the Farm Fresh Foxies. And I always say, when a player is very comfortable and confident, it's like the spaces in your opponents get magnified. So she always knows where to put them.
She's playing around, with different styles. But breaking that run of the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Yeah, Isa Jimenez goes down the line. And that's good for Galleries because look at the front row of Farm Fresh. You have Rousseau, Robbins Hardy, and Turing.
Stacked front row.
Tall.
Rousseau just going left and right, mostly that left side, her sweet spot. Avoiding the blockers of Galleries Tower Highrisers.
And she likes these low sets.
She does. For someone who's tall, huh?
Yeah. Oops.
Elena makes do with that set from Perez. Tubo cross court.
She's not wasting any energy,
she's
right?
not.
Just if she's out of position, I'll drop it. If I'm in position, I'll hit it. It's like I will conserve my energy. Smart player.
Yeah, she's playing smarter, more. The pacing is really different. But I've lost count how many points Rousseau has at this point. Tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Elastoseal. Selyado ang bubog, anumang panahon. Just going one-on-one. I think that was Parad. Ball still alive thanks to Perez. Tubo again.
Case in point.
8 points for Farm Fresh Foxies for another timeout. Six-point lead for the Farm Fresh Foxies. How many points did Ellie Rousseau contribute to that one?
Yeah. I have a feeling she's already at probably 12.
For sure.
Yeah.
And
Oh, she had 2 aces, right?
yeah, and then Robbins Hardy was like 4 points at your last count. Maybe she's already at her average of 5, 6.
Good up.
Bertolano to Ellie. Oh. Check back in with Franny Reyes. Fran?
Lisa Noreen, coming from the huddle before this set, Coach Lodi said that the way they're playing might be enough for them to win this match. It will definitely not be enough when they play their matches next week. He was talking about not really being happy with the performance that he's seeing from his team. And actually, that reminds me of something Ellie said earlier. They may be on paper not the strongest team, and that's why they cannot relax. They have to be hardworking. They have to play efficiently if they want to go head-to-head with the stronger teams in the PVL. Now, we know the Reinforced Conference likes to shake things up, but the Farm Fresh Foxies are dead set on ending this match in 3 and making it all the way to the top. Back to you guys.
Well, let's see. if they will able to really command such a win against the Galleries Tower.
Well, things are looking
Yeah,
good.
so far, it's looking great. We don't want to jinx anything. 9 serving 4. Oh, that's good serve.
You appreciate that because Robin's Hardy has had her way throughout this match, but Ivy Perez says, here you go.
And that's why Janela will be checking back in. They're going to need the extra support. Elena Sivijovic serving. Robin's Hardy. Oh! Tutoring. Oh, beautiful a quick set.
That was a perfect pass, though, by Jack
Yeah.
Janela, who has been with the PVL and for so many years. But see the way she keeps her fitness.
And that's why she was substituted for Russo. For that extra Farm Fresh in high spirits. 11 serving 5. They're in the service area, but the timeout being called by Coach Kumu and the Galleries Tower.
Like it. We full back every watch. Don't move here. Same thing on this side. Ivy, you are fond of going in. We have to move out to defend. The quicks are not as strong. And then passing as well. We know that when their server is in this area, she'll send it where she's facing. But I don't know why we can't see this. She will not serve any other place. She will serve where they're facing, the line of approach. So let's watch that line of approach. Our defense is not working as well. We can't block everything.
Specific gameplay from Coach Okumu. 6-point lead for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
He's just pointing out that the tendencies of where the servers serve.
Coach Lodi on the sidelines, not happy.
Ivy Perez, also known as an aggressive setter and a
Yes.
lefty at that.
Yes. Robin's Hardy, the tubo outside. Farm Fresh though asking for a check ball, so Coach Lodi will be calling for a challenge, but will it go in their favor?
They admitted. Look at Valiton.
Okay. Saving time. It's like, okay, we'll just admit it. Sometimes, that wait for the result of the challenge leads to everyone changing the pace and momentum. Robin's Hardy back sets to Cruz.
I like the adjustment they made. Like in the first set, they were struggling with the timing, the height of the set. And then you saw in the second set, and then here in the third, Cruz was like pounding away.
Oh, yeah. Again, women on a mission. And, here in the third set, we're seeing them do the X thing. I don't know what you call it.
We should ask them, what does that stand for?
No, I think Foxy, so the X.
That's it?
I think. I would like to think
Is
so.
that a superhero movie? No, I don't know really. I'm just
I don't know either.
around.
I don't know either.
Another good serve.
Ronquillo. Lohi to Cruz again. No, you were saying she just keeps going at it. Really, that connection between Alohi, Robin's Hardy, and Cruz right now on point.
Yeah, and remember that timeout, Coach Godfrey Okumu stressed their defense.
Yeah.
It's obviously not working here for Galleries.
And meanwhile, it's a block fest.
It's a block party.
16-6 in favor of Farm Fresh Foxes.
Or Bertolano. Who do you want to go? Bertolano.
The gap between the Farm Fresh Foxies and the Galleries Sour Highrisers, it's really more than just a number. It's a skill, the energy, the momentum.
Yeah, because in the pregame we did talk about the standings. Farm Fresh with 5 wins and 1 loss.
Yeah.
Well, Galleries is 0-6. So it's really, you see the big difference. But what you're hoping to see is the fight. The fight
Yes, exactly.
within the Galleries Highrisers.
What you were saying during pregame, the optimism, at least the perseverance. They're trying though. I guess it's just Farm Fresh really putting up the good fight.
Well, they struggled in the first set.
Yeah. But I think that was against themselves more than Galleries Tower,
Yeah.
actually. Like, that one was an internal battle.
I love that hug. When Janela, when Rosso came back in and Janela's on her way out, she gave a hug. It's like,
To your child.
she looks like a toy. A toy.
Pelaga, Turonquillo. Outside. 11-point lead for the Farm Fresh Foxies. A point for Galleries Tower 8, serving 17. Ronquillo on your screens. Oh, man.
Adding to the woes of the Highrisers.
Meneses checking in for the first time in today's match.
No, look at that. No shortage of height there. Alohi Robbins, Rosso, and then now Riri Meneses.
Abeliana checking back in.
What a good serve.
Perez. Rousseau. Oh, and considering that was a very slow play. What's happening?
Well, you can already see a very frustrated Galleries Highrisers, and when it gets to your head, you're really slower than normal.
Timeout called by Galleries Tower.
Again, when you swing, you take the risk. Push the ball to the middle. Swing harder. The way you are hitting the ball this way, you have to swing with force. If they touch the ball, it flies off. But your ball, they touch it and then it's like a chance ball. Let us not accept that. We swing high. Again, take a risk with the middle player. Even if they're coming to block, take a risk.
Coach Okumo really trying to encourage the girls to take a risk because You can see the movement and the mindset of Galleries Tower is a bit defeatist right now. 19 serving 8.
Well, Coach Godfrey wants them not to be too cautious in the way they play. You know, you have to take risks. You have to step out of your comfort zone.
And here they are, really. You gotta take risks. And you get your award by doing so.
It is still a commanding lead for Farm Fresh, all of 12 points.
I'm celebrating the little wins. Trying to be optimistic as well.
She's optimistic. At least we're sure that she's reached her average of 5 dumps.
Yeah, you know, Robin's Hardy and Rousseau trying to cast a really dark shadow
over
the Galleries Tower Highrisers. Whereas, a very rare error from Ellie Rousseau. And you gotta love how she takes her mistakes seriously.
It's actually, you have to give it to Jimenez. I mean, she angled that hit in a way that it brushed off her hands, but the block was there. There's Timmy. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
And that look. It's like, wait for it.
She's back. Tubo. Oh, great combination play there. Beautiful execution.
That's so typical Trisha Tubu. Very consistent today.
21 serving 10. Still maintaining their 11-point lead. Oh, that was, you know, deceiving actually. Even I thought that was going to go far out.
It dipped in the last minute.
Floated a little bit.
Russell doing a bit of everything for Farm Fresh.
Ooh.
Including an error. But I think that's her third service ace, so cut her some slack.
They can. They can afford to.
Yeah.
I don't know if Coach Lottie would agree with that, but technically speaking, they can. And finally, Meneses scores an easy one over Galleries Tower, literally towering over them with that attack.
And you like that Hardy went to Meneses, giving her a chance to get into the scoring act.
Coronel said, "Ooh." A challenge called by Galleries Tower. They've got nothing to lose. We're at match point.
Yeah, but it's funny because Jimmy Braxton looked at the entire Farmers and said, check ball is like demanding it. Like, please check ball. And then Riza Cruz said, wala talaga.
Praying for a Hail Mary here for the Galleries Tower. Clear as day.
They were honest, Farm Fresh, when they said wala talaga.
Unsuccessful challenge.
Match point.
Meneses serving. Ronquillo. Robbins Hardy to Tubo. Check ball and Tubo ends the match and the set. 25-11. A clear win for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Yeah, the second and third set was pretty dominating by the Foxies.
No questions there. But we saw how from set one, a slow start, an eventful timeout, courtesy of Coach Lodi, woke up the Farm Fresh Foxies and they came back different, stronger. That point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Again, kudos to the way that the Farm Fresh Foxies have handled themselves. And we'll talk to the player of the game later when we come back after the break. Hello. 25-23, 25-13, and 25-11. A dominant win for the Farm Fresh Foxies against the Galleries Tower Highrisers, playing like a well-oiled machine. You've got Alohi Robbins Party, amazing playmaking, decision-making as well. Bertolano contributing, and also our player of the game, none other than, drum roll, Gonoreen,
Ellie Russo.
Babad Player of the Game brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your family, only with Devant. That's right, our Player of the Game is Ellie Rousseau, as we see some of the highlights of today's match. And now we check back with Franny, who is with Ellie, and see how the team is feeling after such an amazing win by her squad.
Denise and Noreen, that's right. No surprise here. Our player of the game is Ellie Russo. Ellie, I just want to talk to you about your performance. You were doing it all for your team, and you said to me earlier you really feel like the respect from your teammates, from the management. How has just everything been for you so far, especially helping this team get to the quarterfinals and past that?
Yeah, I mean, I already told you obviously before, and like this game, proves it that I feel really respected, and everybody takes so good care of me, including staff, players, and also the board and boss. So yeah, I'm really, really thankful for now how it's going, and I hope it can continue like this.
Now, I'd love to ask you about your game earlier. I heard Coach Lodi say during the huddle that, this might be enough to win this match, but not the matches next week. What are the things that the Farm Fresh Foxies need to improve upon and adjust for the coming games?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always normal that when you play that kind of games that sometimes you lose a little bit focus, and I felt it already in the beginning that we are a little bit maybe too much smiling, joking like this, and so we needed to get focus back. So I think that's what he meant that this is a good also practice to upgrade our game level, and it doesn't mean that today the team we played against was a little bit less good than us, that it means that we should let our guards down. So I think that's what he means. Yeah.
Now you guys have one last game in the preliminaries that will be against the Cherry Tigo Crossovers. What's on the practice plan maybe?
Yeah, I think we don't have like a lot of time, but I see that Cherry is like really improving their game a lot. So we have to be super focused and like play our best game in order to try to like make something good against them because they're doing great. Yeah.
All right, well, Coach Lottie's right there. So now's your chance to greet anyone that you want, the fans, your loved ones. Go ahead.
So I want to say hello to my grandfather and my mom. They're together now in France, and I'm sure they'll be watching my game, so I want to say hi to them. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Ellie. You can go ahead and join your teammates, your coach. Once again, your player of the game from the Farm Fresh Foxies, Ellie Russo.
19 points.
She likes her 3 sets, 13 attacks, 3 blocks, 3 aces.
And we've got more games coming up. It's a PLDT high-speed hitters against the Cherry Tigo crossovers. Again, today is a triple header. We're done with one game, and we'll be moving on to the next two. The Farm Fresh Foxies, you know, winning against the Galleries Tower Highrisers, as we said a while ago. The PLDT high-speed hitters facing the Cherry Tigo crossovers. And ending this Saturday triple header here at Montalban Rizal is the Capital One Solar Spikers against the Petrogas Angels. The Farm Fresh closes this one out with the composure of a team coming into its own. Another statement win for the Foxies, who continue to prove they're not just surprising the league, they're shaping it. More games coming up. And on behalf of the broadcast panel and the production team, I'm Denise inside with my partner Noreen Go and Fanny Reyes. See you in the next one. This has been the PVL.